regards to this in love one. No, yeah, that's the one thing I am not like. I cannot even believe its average rating is 6.5. Like 6.5. I don't know. I just my standards these days are a bit high. Like I rate 6 even for something that um that actually doesn't nearly send me to sleep. I don't know. Just saying, right? Like I seriously need to like something to give it 6, and really like it to give it 7, and so some people clearly gave it 7 as well. Some more people gave it 6. Clearly, it's so weird. It's a completely mundane sort of story. I mean, just I cannot believe how many of these movies they make a year. Apparently, 20 that year, and apparently 20 every year or something. It's ridiculous. People like them apparently. I mean, there's a few that were criticized, but it's not really a lot. Mostly they're not. This is so ridiculous. I mean, okay, this thing. I mean, seeing baked goods and whatnot is nice to look at. Obviously, yeah. Unless I would just honestly, visual. They clearly intend to invest more on the visuals than anything else. I cannot believe this script is so practically identical. Yeah, it's also so boring, honestly. It's just, I mean, one is one must what believe that every single movie they all form a relationship. Like, wow, relationships are easy these days, are they? Um, it's just one of just maybe not as absolutely horrid as that nonsense at Pemberley Manor. That was absolute ham-fisted nonsense. But and what's with Hallmark and this obsession with oh, I don't know, like wealthy people just falling in love. What is this? Some sort of weird fixation, weird obsession. There's that Manor thing, and not one. I mean, there's another I haven't seen yet. But sure enough, there's Crown 4 with a goddamn prince. Like, what the hell is this weirdness? Is it something in their minds? This holiday means I don't know. Just seriously strange. It's almost like they're trying to um, I don't know, some sort of weird form of weak propaganda. I don't know. Like it's not that it's weak in the sense that it's very templated. Really, it's not exactly subtle at all. But then again, is it propaganda? I don't know. But there's this fixation. It's just bizarre. And, like and even though in the Crown 4 one, I went in expecting actually much worse than the title suggested. As it happens, this is the problem. You set up people for stupidity, and then maybe that's the strategy. Who knows? Because honestly, what's the point? Oh, great, yeah, Prince falling for a maid. Wow, really? Ooh, and now, oh, an HR person falling for the CEO. Oh, really? Wow. It's so predictable and just boring, saying that, Crown 4 at least, had some pranks, and other than that, I mean, the romances are always boring in these, always, you know. I'm just saying, you know, at least the Crown one had pranks, had this interaction with the child, you know, which was somewhat interesting and playful and whatnot. So in a way, it had a bit more comedy. This had none at all. So I'm just, you know, comparing like with like here, but this one was fairly boring, maybe not quite as idiotic as the ones that stupid manner. I honestly don't know why I'm watching them at this point. Almost like some sort of exercise in I thought saying that exercise, you know, usually when one exercises, one has some sort of benefit, you know, even if one gets tired or possibly injured. And you know, I'm not sure there is benefit for this. Like even if you eat sweets, there are you know negative consequences, but there's also positive ones, you know, in terms of you know obviously the taste. That's the whole point. Most people eat them for. Now, you know, as nice as it is to look at sweets, I don't think it really normally makes a difference. I mean, big, huge difference for a movie's overall enjoyability. Um, you know, the weird, clumsy romance certainly ruins everything. They didn't even bother with any sort of comedy. Like seriously, the least you could do is have a comedy. Like rom-coms are already bad as it is. They practically added the element, the supposed romantic element that's in rom-coms, you know, which is already quite weak, you know, not real proper romance. It never is. But at least there is usually some sort of comedy as well in rom-coms. But this one is just a weak romance, no comedy. Like seriously? Anyway, uh, yeah. So whatever. But anyway, I'm just watching them. Just you know, why not? Just wasting time.